Hello everyone, and welcome to a difference check that it's hard to describe because it's such a huge one that kind of transcends the entire episode. Like I'm starting to feel like I would have to play through the entire episode for you twice just to show you how much this changes things. But this is a difference check for whether or not you allowed the forge to be destroyed or not. And this is kind of branching off from the end of episode 3 into the very start of episode 4 here. So in my original playthrough, I destroyed the forge, but also, this is going to be another part of this difference check. I told Nebula to go dick off, and now she is going off on her own, but she went ahead and she decided to side with the Kree. So that means that she's gonna not be slashed, I guess. I don't know. Either way, I'll show you guys what I have going here, and then I'll show you what I did in my original playthrough, and I don't know how far we gotta stretch it, but pretty much the entire episode has a big Nebula influence if you have her on your team. So I'm curious to see how that changes when she's on the Kree's team. So let's see here. So she's bringing all her people back because this thing isn't broken now. She isn't the Forge now, which is good, I guess, because she totally became the Forge. I guess we'll see here. She has evil intentions, so I don't know. I'm hoping she has, like, I don't know. I don't know what to think about Hala, honestly. She's evil. But I'm hoping she's going to be, like, nice because we didn't break the Forge. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't count on it. Game series adapts to the choices you make, and that has never been more true. Oh my gosh. It is getting so hard to do these difference checks because they are all over the place now. And there's so many decisions that go so many different ways and things change so much. All right, now they all want to beat us up again. Is that Nebula? Right.
My
and now,
beautiful son, you have been away for too long.
Okay, now I'm going to pause this because I'm trying to explain some of these things that are going on. It's also possible that we destroy the Forge and Nebula's on her side. It's possible that we don't destroy the Forge and Nebula's on our side. So that's like a whole nother bag of worms that I don't even know how it all plays out yet. And I don't know if we'll go through that or what, because the problem with that is I have to replay through episode 3 in its entirety and get 2 different save files, and then also play through this in its entirety and do that 2 different ways, because this all affects the very ending of the episode based on how Nebula is. And it's just so much. It's so much, but I'm trying to give you guys kind of a basic idea of how your decisions change and how they matter with these 2 decisions. Does that make sense?
You were too weak, too selfish to destroy the Forge.
You're too evil, okay?
And for that, I thank you. Now our empire, our people, shall rise again.
Is the sun gonna be like, what are you talking about, Mom?
Everything I require. You and your odd assortment of creatures. The first casualties of my war.
What? You're gonna kill us?
Has only begun.
You have what you want. Just leave us in peace, Hala.
Oh, it is far too late for that.
Why?
Kill them.
Oh, you're so evil. So this place starts falling apart. But the Forge, like, I don't even know what's better now because the Forge is still like in one piece. She isn't the Forge, which sounds like great. I don't know, man. This is so hard to think about. But then this scene's probably gonna play out similarly, but I want to see what happens with Nebula here. This is the really big difference, I think. So she actually drops the Forge. Okay, so let's see what this happens here. So the sun just like bails, which is fine. The big thing right now is that Nebula isn't hurt. She'd be hurt right now.
Revenge, I get it. Hey guys, a little help here?
What's the matter, Quill? Is the big mean lady picking on you?
Rocket might be a little happier with us right now too. I forgot about that because he wanted us to keep the Forge up. Oh, I forgot there's another difference in here too where we can like split off with these characters. I wonder if that even exists when you take this route. We'll see. I'm really curious about Nebula. She's the one I'm super confused about. I do feel like...
And stay down.
Don't let me forget this, but I feel like there's this... I feel like Nebula might be screwed either way. Because there's a really, like, out-of-place dialogue line later in the episode regarding Nebula. When you actually let Nebula get hurt. But now let's see what happens here, huh? Oh, jeez. Yeah, so is she gonna get stuck with us here?
Oh,
No, it doesn't
how
look
I've
like it.
waited for this. Goodbye, sister.
Wow, she just went straight up Scar on us. Later, Mufasa. So what are we gonna do here?
The Eternity Forge is not yours to...
Oh no!
In all of your tales and prophecies, did you happen to see this?
I love how they just toss everybody, but then we're gonna go catch Mantis here.
Oh, right. Not working!
So we gotta go catch Mantis here. And we don't have Nebula with us. Okay. There's a lot of... I'll show you what I did in my original playthrough, but there's a lot of things that are changing around in here. And then we're gonna go get tossed into the mom flashback, huh? Okay. So what I'll do is I'll fast forward through the mom flashback, and then I'll show you kind of what happens when they all land, because that's going to be a huge choice, or like a huge difference with what happened with Nebula. Okay, so this is where I get a little conflicted on how we do this episode here and how we do this video, because like I have to cut it off eventually, because if we don't cut it off, you can see how this choice that you did in episode 3 ripples out through the entire episode, and there are huge scenes that come in if Nebula's with you, and I imagine there's also huge scenes that come in if Nebula's not with you. And I'm sure it's going to affect the ending, because now that I've actually played through it after the release date, I see that there's like this person, this person, this person, this person is with you, this person isn't with you, this person's dead, this person, you know what I mean? So there's a whole bunch of that right at the very end of the episode when it like goes over what choices you made. So I think this will be, I guess, a good spot to end this part here, but then I'm going to show you right now what I did in my original playthrough so you can see the difference in the beginning here. But again, my playthrough was so Nebula focused, and everything about her was so sad and catastrophic. I don't know how those things will flip around in a whole playthrough where you have Nebula on the other team. I don't know. And again, talking earlier, there was also, what if Nebula is on your side, but Hala still gets to have the Forge? Or what if Nebula isn't on your side and the Forge was cracked open and Hala became the Forge? That's a whole nother bag of worms that I'm not even able to investigate right now. Well, unless I play through freaking who knows how much of the game, because I can't rewind my choices. So, like I said, I'm going to end it this part of this here, and I'm going to show you what I did in my original playthrough, and then we'll meet up again. So, here's that. Don't worry, sis, I got you. And what's really cool about this is, oh, she got hurt. But what's really cool about this is that if, depending on your choices, Nebula can actually be on the Kree side as opposed to our side. So, pretty big choice sitting in episode 3, I think.
I'm okay.
Yeah, and this guy comes back to life, right?
Mother.
And then he just gets, like, eaten again. Later! So it's really cool. Again, another big choice is if you decide to restore the Eternity Forge, he stays alive.
No!
He doesn't dissolve, which is really cool. But that's broken. And there goes her. Hala, is that her name? But Hala's a spiteful lady. So ain't the last we've seen of Hala now, is it? Nope.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a good word for that.
You took everything from me. I will destroy you. And all that you love.
Where did she get that accent, by the way? Like, do the Kree just have like a Spanish accent? Is that what that is? That feels Spanish. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Okay, so let's see what we're doing now. Angry lady. Oh, maybe not. Okay, false alarm. So this whole intro sequence would be totally different if we made the other choice, right? So this is cool. Let it out, girl, let it out.
Marty is lost to me.
Sorry.
The forge is destroyed because of him.
That's true. I did that. Sorry.
You have doomed
There's something
my
on
people
your face.
to extinction.
Hala? You've got a little something on your face. Yeah, right there.
Oh my.
Even now, you mock me. We will fight you to our last.
Oh, really? What's happening? Did you just kill him? Oh boy. That's bad.
She's absorbed the forge. Its power.
She is the forge?
How is that possible?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we messed up real bad. Oh boy. Now she's the forge. Great. Oh boy. How do you deal with the forge lady? Don't touch her, that's for sure. Oh boy. Make sure you wear a condom. Oh god. This is bad. Yeah, it's worse. Don't worry, Mantis, we got you, girl. There's no winning in this game, man. Oh, don't you let her get that thing back. So that's why she looks like that, huh? Because she's a forge. Oh, boy. You got what you wanted. Your page, this is even better. You're the forge.
Okay,
Just go revive some crap.
I get it. Hey, guys. A little help here?
Right?
What's the matter, Quill?
Oh, shut it.
Is the big mean lady picking on you?
Yeah, that's a word for it. Okay, let's go pick on her. We need that super gun again before, you know, Thanos comes back to life. Because she'll do it. She's crazy. Man, Groot's the best. Yeah, and that decision...
And stay down.
That decision we made with Thanos at the beginning, like, I wonder how that's affecting things now, you know what I mean? Or if it will. Come on, Groot. There you go. Thanks, Groot. Oh, come on. I love how you play as all of them, by the way. It's pretty cool. Oh, Groot, how heavy are you? Oh, boy. Come on, you hit a robot side. She should be fine. Why are we all falling? Where are we all deciding to go right now? Oh, not this thing. Oh, wait, she's touching me. Am I dead? Am I dying? Oh, boy. That's bad. Get that off me!
Oh, right. Not working!
Yeah, we're all just going down here today. Oh, boy. I'm trying to get her. There we go. I got you. Don't worry, Mantis. I'm totally gonna let her fall during a crowd play just to see what happens. Like you can in Batman with Catwoman, you just let her go all the way to the ground.
Oh, we're not getting back up there.
Right?
Great time to have my jet boots busted. We'll have to find another way out.
They busted. They were doing just fine a little bit ago when you were saving Mantis. Okay, well. Don't really understand how none of us died here. Maybe Groot pulled something fancy out, and well, I mean, he's basically a big rock, so he'd be fine. Gamora, though, how's your sister doing? This would be so different without her, by the way.
Nebula's really hurt. Maybe beyond repair. I couldn't stop it. This is what happens when someone gets too close to me. I've never seen her this bad before. She's tough, but that may not cut it this time.
I know what happened is terrible, but you should be proud of her. We got through to her.
That doesn't fix this. We let Nebula into the Guardians, and look where it got her. We have to live with that.
She doesn't. Oh. Okay, it's not very nice. She'll be fine. Come on. She's just poked her robot side.
Please, Peter, just leave me alone.
Yeah, fine. All right, guys, so this is what I did, or this is the difference between these two choices. kinda, or like these 4 choices. Like there was a bunch of different things that we went over here, but it was mainly Hala becomes the Forge, Hala isn't the Forge, Nebula's on your side, and Nebula isn't on your side. Again, I can only show you so much and keep this video at a respectable length. Otherwise, this would be like a 4-hour video showing how everything changes with the dialogue and things like that, and how decisions change and how emotions change with the characters and how the ending changes. What I'm hoping is that you at least get the idea that there is big differences going on here, and these choices do have significant consequences behind them, and you're kind of seeing a little bit of how it like starts and transcends into the rest of episode 4 and possibly into the rest of the game. The choices we've been making in Telltale games recently are becoming so heavy and so hard to like figure out, really, because they branch off in so many different ways, and it's not always just make this big choice or make this big choice. Now it's like you said this little line of dialogue here and all of a sudden it changes how people's moods are, and that changes everything. So I don't know, man. I'm glad we did this video, but at the same time I'm like I'm not satisfied, because I feel like there's so much more I want to show you, but it would just be too long. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching this with me. If you guys appreciate these different checks and me going through all the trying to figure out what to do here and there and replaying through these episodes over and over again, let me know in the comments down below. Go ahead and sub if you didn't already, because again, I put a lot of work into these and I would appreciate you guys sticking around. But yeah, man, that's all I got for now. Thank you guys. You're the best, and I'll see you in the next video.